And we are rolling up and down the fingers. Move this down a little. And into the palm. And the pads of the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrists. Up to the knuckles and across. And we'll take the ball into one hand and squeeze. And then the other. Back to the first. And the other. And we're gonna toss the ball in the air or bounce it. Three, two, one. Leave it on the floor. Assess how the feet feel. And step on the ball right in the middle of the foot, pressing down 3 times. Up to the knuckles, press on each. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Bring the ball to the middle of the foot, wiggle the toes. Press the toes into the ball. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. Three, two, one, release. Reassess. Repeat on the other side 3 times in the middle. Knuckles. Roll across. Roll across the top of the heel. Middle of the foot, wiggle the toes. Press the toes. Raise and separate. Press again. Wiggle again. And scribble. Three, two, one. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess the feet. And we're going to do some wood chops. You can just go up to the shoulders. You don't have to go above the head. Do them through the middle. And then from one side to the other. And then the other side. And then shake the tree. Three, two, one, center. Twist at the waist, swing the arms. And center with some motion with breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine, step out. Gather in starlight. And center, step to the other side and gather. And center, step forward. And then knee towards the opposite elbow. Flap the opposite heel in the front. And then behind. Then take a cross step with a twist and a punch. And then walk, march, or jog. So we're going to do the seated exercises for the day. We do some sit the stands, 10 of them. You might want to skip the squats if that's what you were thinking of, but you could do it. I'm gonna do some 5 Tibetans. No. I'm gonna do the yin yoga. Didn't do it yesterday. So I'm gonna get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 10. 20. 30. Take 2 breaths. Interlace the fingers. As you get my watch band secured, bring them up overhead. Turn your toes if you can. And then come on down. Bend back if you can. Back to center. Lower the hand, push out at the chest. Come on down. Bring one hand back. And squeeze your shoulder blades together. Even if you can't bring the other one up. A little higher. And come down and shrug. And we're going to roll the shoulders back. And forward. Bring one arm across, and if you can, push in. And I'm going to do the other one. And we're going to skip the behind the back. We'll do that. Can you grab both elbows, or can you rock side to side? Rock side to side. Let's do that. And then bring one hand forward and pull back. You don't have to do it with your hand. And then down. And then flop. Let's go to L position and squeeze. And release, squeeze. Release and squeeze. And release, rotate the neck. Go the other way. Nod. And go ear to shoulder. And then bring one hand over, look up and tug gently. down. And then the other way, I guess, yeah, you can do it without tugging. Looking up, I should be doing, and then down. And come back, tuck in the chin and peck like a pigeon. All right, you know what? We'll do the sticks later. Let's grab a chair. Gonna do some stands to start. Just getting up and down. I'm gonna move my hands, but that doesn't mean you need to. We'll do one more. All right. You can do this with one hand up parallel to the ear. And you're in the middle of the chair, just come forward, keep the core engaged and go back. And then cross your arm and go back, tap the back of the chair and come forward. And then pick up your feet and kick. You want to be back in the chair a little bit. And then come back. And we're going to cross one leg over the other and rotate at the ankle in one direction. And then the other direction. And then point the toes towards and away from the shin. And then if you can, put your hand on your knee and hinge forward. Come on back. And then cross the other leg. Rotate at the ankle. And the other way. And then towards and away from the shin. And then again, press on the knee and hinge. And come on back up. And press some drapes with your feet. You can do it alternately with your legs or at the same time, or Go back and forth. All right. Trying to think of what we can do without the hands. Let's just, I'm gonna do some seated jacks, but you can do it with just your legs and one hand. All right. Pop that one bicep. And release. And we're just gonna bend over and come back up. Trying to keep the spine straight or engaged. And then we're gonna slide sideways, back and forth. You can do it with the one hand. And then just rotate that one arm. We'll do both. Put one hand underneath your chin and press the chin into that with the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Okay, and we're gonna do one more leg kick. We're gonna bring him up and kick. And then bring him down. A couple of breaths. We're gonna cross over like this. One foot goes on top and the other foot goes on top. Three, two, and one. All right. While we're seated, why don't we just do the breathing? And if you want to, okay, Ava's left. All right, Mira, you want to do the stick? We're going to put the stick inside the arch of one foot. Bring the other foot out to the side, bend that knee, slide down the stick, stretch the inner thigh. Come on up, go the other way. come on up, put the stick, put one leg out, put the stick behind it. Slide down, lift the sole and wiggle. Press the sole of the foot against the stick. And then bring the other leg out. Behind the leg is the stick. Sole of the foot is up. Wiggle. And press the sole of the foot. All right, we're going to do the toning bar. No, we're doing the gym stick. So we're going to do some. You can't do that. So, all right, I'm going to come down to the waist and twist at the waist. And then bring it down to just above the knees. Hinge at the waist, bring the hands around in between the knees and pull up. Then bring the stick around front. Hold on with two hands near the top, step back, hinge at the waist and stretch the shoulders. Come on up, bring the stick across the body with one hand, other hand. Grab the shoulder, hinge at the waist and tug gently. And then go the other way. And then we're going to bring one foot forward, the other foot, we're on the toes, it's behind us. Come on down and stretch the hip flexors. And go the other way. And come on up. Grab one leg with by the shin, ankle, or toes and stretch the quad. You might be able to grab the other leg with the same arm. And then we're going to bring one leg in front. Pushing back and hinging at the waist. And then the other leg. All right, come on back up. We'll put the stick down. Do a little breathing. Again, you could sit for this if you feel at all lightheaded. It's 4 rapid breaths in and out. Through the nose in, out through the mouth, and then one long one in through the nose and a long one out through the mouth. 4 rounds. Here we go. And then rub those hands. Cultivate chi, form a chi ball. And center, 2 breaths. Let's open our hearts. Pause on this inhale, exhale, send it out. And center, 2 breaths. And then bring down chi from above. And scoop it up from below. Aww. Namaste.
Thanks so much, Thom.
Oh, you're very welcome, Mary. Great to see you. Have a good weekend.
Have a good
great time.
weekend.
Yeah, have a great time with Ava tomorrow.
Great.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye.